It appears as if the speaker is constantly pointing at you, constantly saying you have the answers. Truth is held within you. Your truth can only be found through your own experience. But what do I know about myself? What do I know about myself, you see? What has been established through this inquiry? Through all the spiritual activity, the holy activity, the physical activity, the mental activity, all the things that have came, made an appearance and went, bliss, euphoric revelations, depression. What is the outcome, you see? What do I know about myself? I only know this, that whatever I am, see, whatever I am made from, whatever I appear as, not this body and mind. This body and mind appears from what I am. So cast your mind onto this whatever I am. I don't know what I am. But a symbolic description given to myself from this universal self, my own birthplace, is a symbol of a maple, not made of wood, not made of anything. Something that symbolizes stability, upright. In our mind way, perception of what we assume is upright means this way. But in the true way, upright is just another term for something that never moves. I am this maple. And from this maple, through a gift of consciousness enshrouding it, enshrouding myself, allowing this maple of life to actually experience life. Consciousness is the ribbons and everything that moves out with this maple appears as this consciousness. So I am not consciousness. But I am not here without consciousness. This body is a result of consciousness. Everything that I see, perceive, smell, touch, taste, hear, know, experience is a result of this consciousness taking form, moving in and out, around this maple, through the maple, under the maple, above the maple. Everything is moving like the Sufi dance. This myself can relate to this Sufi dance. I don't think my body is able now. But the one inside is constantly dancing, swiveling, but not moving, you see. If you have a tree trunk standing upright and the wind is gusting to the tree and around it, we know through our intelligence that the wind is moving and the tree is stable. But the tree itself thinks it is moving. We appear to think that we are moving through consciousness. Our true self, my true state, is stable, and this stability is here and now. To understand the stability of your whole world, of your whole body and mind as it appears through consciousness, is to experience yourself in your true nature as this maple while consciousness subsides for that moment. The here and now state, the power of now, the power of being here, not geographically, in this fixed state, which stretches this way or this way infinitely as this mirror animated strip, appears as if it is moving because consciousness is moving around it and through it, over it, under it, and, all around, fully around. I am the unmoving. The one that is speaking is the unmoving. The body and mind that it uses to speak through is movement. The knowledge that both exist, coexist, cannot exist without the other is very stable knowledge. It's a knowledge that does not move from here and now. It's not a knowledge about past, it's not a knowledge about future, it is about hereness and nowness. This knowledge cannot move with this body and mind. The body and mind moves through this knowledge. You see? Because the body and mind is consciousness. It is made from a conscious light shining on your maple tower where you exist. And what you exist as is unknowable, but the reflection of what consciousness portrays is similar to what you are. So this maple holds all of this. And when I say this, I mean this whole universe within it. You understand this? When you have an animated strip and light shines on it through the projector screen, so fast these figures of animation appear to move and have form. And that's all that it is. This is a movie show. I am a result of my own show. Consciousness is the director. I am appearing as the actor. Appearing as the actor. I'm appearing as a ribbon around my own being, my own self. That is all I know. I know nothing about this movement. I know nothing about this world. I only here to experience and visualize it, and to understand that I am that. When I experience being the body and mind, which is a coming and going experience of being the maple to the ribbon, from the maple to the ribbon is life or birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. The whole singularity of being a one person is this, whatever I am, experiencing itself as being total consciousness. The moment I experience this here and now stateless state, this whatever I am experiencing myself as my true original state of what I am, the maple. To explain this with pictures in your head, because a maple and consciousness is something that we know of. One thing, the most basic thing of all of this intelligence, of this whole universe, that confirms this universal godly voice, this out-of-body experiences, this revelations after revelations, after insights, after Christ experiences, after Buddha experiences, wonderful, intelligent experiential things that any human being would want to explore or experience. One thing that makes it all become real, and why this symbol was given to me, this meager body and mind, but was accepted by my own state, was the voice from my own state. You can say higher self, you can say God, you can say universal voice, you can say consciousness, you can say Holy Spirit. But to meet myself, I have to understand myself. So this self, using the word to my minuscule self, explained maple and consciousness is from where I'm looking from and what I'm looking as. This maple was the connecting point to confirm and reaffirm this ultimate seeing. My date of birth was 15 minutes before 1st May. 1st May. Now every single one of you that actually goes to this extent of total enlightenment will receive your own symbolic whatever it is, you see. It doesn't have to be some sort of star sign. But the description of the maple shrouded by consciousness as a star, to explain what I know about myself, very simply, is I am a God. I am the God, the axis of my planet. But this planet has to be a star. You see, I'm not that big, you know. God is the axis of the cosmos. And everything that appears in this cosmos as consciousness is a reflection of this God. I am the maple, the axis of my star. And when consciousness enshrouds my star, my glass diamond mirror-like state, to create what I perceive using this body and mind is a reflection of what I am. So all experiences, all people, all worldly things, all places of living, staying, is myself. I am seeing myself as myself, for myself. Beyond that, there is a window in this tower, this maple tower, that we see each other as the same God at some point, where all windows meet, where all light reflects on our mirror to meet at the same point. You'll find whole of life. And holding this star, this ultimate star, is the one. That's all I know. Namaste. But remember, don't even resonate with this story. It's all about you. It's all about you. I'm only here to point at you. This example of what I know about myself is maybe a way of desiring some sort of similar outcome, or it may be I hate what this one says. I'm not ready for this. I'm not believing this. I'm not accepting this. Both are the same, you see. Both are the same. Both are going to get you to turn away from another one's present state and only rely on your own state. The way you resonate from these words is very important and always the right way to resonate. Namaste.